We are aware that it's going to be a really long 24 hours.
It's a great day to get out and rip it.
Woo!
We are here at the 23rd annual 24 Hours in the Old Pueblo, presented by Tucson Medical Center. Over the next 24 hours and change, many races will be decided, much fun will be had, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action here on FloBikes.
Over the past 2 decades, Epic Rides has built this event, affectionately known as the 2-4 Hop, into one of the largest 24-hour mountain bike races in the world.
This course is legendary in its own right.
It's a 16-mile course running through the Sonoran Desert in southern Arizona, and participants race to complete as many laps as they can over 24 hours. Participants can race solo, as a duo, or in group relay teams of up to 10 riders. The top teams will complete up to 24 laps or 384 miles over the course of the race.
This course is no joke.
This town ends up being about 4,000 people.
All of this atmosphere is a really great time with music and food and the whole party.
The 2-4 Hop is more than a 24-hour race. It's a festival and a community. They call it 24-Hour Town. Tucked between 3 mountain ranges, it's a pop-up village with over 4,000 residents coming from across the country.
It's gonna be awesome!
The evening before the race, I take the opportunity to ride the course. For the first 5 miles, the course trends downhill, then it's uphill for the last 11.
One really interesting thing about the entire 2-4 Hop course in general is that there are multiple A and B lines that we've come to see more and more often in mountain bike races. However, one unique aspect here is that the A and B lines usually aren't any faster or slower, so the riders can choose which line they will enjoy the most, and that should be their motivator.
Overall, it's a non-technical course that should be a fun ride for all skill levels. But it definitely has its tricky, or should I say prickly spots. Even for the top professionals, when you're pushing your limits over 24 hours with changing lighting conditions, there's always potential for a crash.
Have a great evening. Stay warm and we'll see you in the morning.
We encourage you to make the best friends you've ever made in your whole life here at 24-Hour Town. We all have bikes in common.
We have a few pro caliber athletes here, maybe a lot more than a few. Amity Rockwell, Ted King, Alex Howes.
What's your team name this weekend?
I thought the team name was Team Surprise, but it's called Team Surprise Team.
What's your team name?
Ma'am, middle-aged adolescent men.
Can we get a little twirl, a little representation?
I told people, yeah, I'm gonna ride the 20-inch, I'm gonna do it, and if you say you're gonna do it, you better do it.
How have you seen this event change over the years?
It's incredible. I mean, when we first did the first annual, there's maybe 100 people, just tents. To watch it grow the way it has, it's just incredible.
We are aware that it's going to be a really long 24 hours, right? Everybody's got energy now, but it's who has energy early tomorrow morning. Strategy, make it up on the fly after that.
Mueve reggaetón bailando, suda, suda, corillo perreando.
Looks very cozy. Can I touch it? Oh man, it's really warm inside. Are you winning?
Absolutely. Can't you tell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Three-quarters into the 24 hours, this is possibly the toughest point of the race, with the finish line still very far away.
In the middle of the night, I completely cracked, and I couldn't do 2 laps. I was just like, I was crawling, just inching along. So I was like, Laura, you keep sleeping. Yeah. Just sleep like I would be out riding.
Yeah.
And so we were in first for a while, and I just couldn't keep the pace. And so I think we're solidly in second, and I think first is the worst and second's the best.
At this point, everyone is exhausted, and there has been no shortage of injuries.
I took a spill around 10 p.m. and I feel like I've broken every rib on the right side of my body. I'll go get checked out of the hospital a little bit later, but this race is an adventure.
Victor, so your team, Not So Pretty in Pink, is currently leading in the overall standings at 20 laps in just under 20 hours, I believe. So how has that been going for you guys?
It's going really good. Last year we missed it because one of our guys went down, so we were down to a 3-man team.
So how did you prepare differently this year to come in and try to get those 24 laps?
Brought a faster guy.
6:04.
Meanwhile, in the women's duo, there has been a surprising turnaround.
We didn't think that we were going to be able to retake first, and we did right at this transition.
It is now 11:30. It means that riders who head out on this lap will be completing the final lap of the day. The entire 24-hour race is about to be decided in the next 60 minutes. "24 laps in just over 24 hours. How does that feel?
Feels good. That was a big goal of ours. We knew we can do it, but we had to have the perfect day. And you deal with a lot of adversity in 24-hour racing. We had a little bit of ours, but we got a massive team. These 4 guys and myself. We just put it together. We helped each other out, pick each other up, and we just got to ride our bikes.
So Not So Pretty in Pink is the overall leader, but we got a really, really hot race between Green Machine and Team Low T. They both have 22 laps. It looks like there's only, last time they came through, there was about a minute between them. So it's going to be a tight race. We're going to see what happens here at the finish line.
Zach, what kind of lap times did we just see out there?
I don't know. I ran the last downhill.
Despite breaking a chain in the final lap, Green Machine manages to hold off Team Low T in the corporate teams category. And Laura King and Meg Fisher take the women's duo title.
We were behind, but then we kept catching. We were kind of like, you dangle the carrot, and I think we both chase. And there was a carrot. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Look at it.
In one word, how would you describe your race?
Oh, awesome. Nothing like it.
Yes!
Nothing like it. Coming back again.
I don't know, I'm dumbfounded. Let's call it dumbfounded.
Fulfilling.
Yeah!
100% fun.
Yes! Woo!